Minecraft Horror Story, Part 6, The Breakthrough. The boy's heart pounded as the shadow inched closer to the edge of the monitor. He wanted to scream, but no sound came out. Suddenly, the glass of the screen cracked at one thin line, then another, as if something inside was pushing to get out. In Minecraft, his player was frozen. He couldn't move, couldn't type. The only thing he saw was the shadow's face filling the screen. Its green eyes burned brighter and brighter until the whole room glowed with the same eerie light. Then, new text appeared in chat. "Your world is mine now." The boy looked down. His keyboard was typing on its own, letters flashing across the screen. The game had opened a new folder on his computer, a world saved named Reality. He clicked it by accident, and his monitor showed his actual bedroom, inside Minecraft. Block by block, his own life was being rebuilt inside the game. His bed, his desk, even his computer, inside Minecraft. And then, in the corner of that world, the shadow was waiting. When he turned his head to look at his real bedroom, the same shadow was standing there too. No longer trapped in pixels. And this time, it moved. Green Square, Pakistan, Part 7, The Whispering Walls. Intro. The group stepped through the ruined gateway, and suddenly, silence. No mobs. No wind. Not even the sound of footsteps. It was as if the entire Minecraft world had been muted. "Guys, this doesn't feel right," one of them whispered, holding a torch. But the flame didn't flicker. Even the fire felt dead. Exploration. They walked deeper into the ruins. The walls were made of cracked stone bricks and mossy cobblestone, like an ancient stronghold, but bigger, older, and stranger than anything in the game. As moonlight crept through cracks in the ceiling, strange symbols carved into the walls began to glow faintly. Not runes, not letters, just shapes, shifting as if they were alive. "Are those command block codes?" one asked nervously. "No, there's something else." The whispers begin. Then came the sound. At first, faint, almost like the wind. But soon it formed words. "Turn back, or be one of us." The players froze. There was no one else online. The whispers weren't coming from behind them. They were coming from the blocks themselves. The chamber of paintings. At the end of a long hallway, they found a massive iron door already open. Inside was a chamber with tall walls covered in paintings. At first, they showed villagers. Sad, scared faces. Then, the faces of other players, unknown skins, some glitched and distorted. And then, their hearts stopped. On the far wall were their own Minecraft skins, already painted there. Wait, how is that even possible? But as they stepped closer, the painting's eyes began to move. Watching them. Following them. The trap. Panic set in. They turned back to escape. Slam. The iron doors closed shut behind them. The chamber began to tremble. Dust fell from the ceiling. It sounded like pickaxes mining from inside the wall, but nothing was there. The whispers grew louder. From whispers, to crying. From crying, to screams. Ending scene. The group huddled together, their screens flickering. They realized the truth. They weren't exploring ruins. The ruins were exploring them. Absorbing them. Changing them. They were no longer just players. They were becoming part of the map. Pakistan, Part 8. The Forgotten Curse. Night had fallen over the blocky mountains of Pakistan. The villagers locked their doors earlier than usual, whispering about something they call the Forgotten Curse. You thought it was just a story. But when you returned to your upgraded house, the air was colder than before. The torches flickered even though no wind was blowing. Then you heard it. Footsteps inside your house, but you were alone. You grabbed your diamond sword and opened the door to your storage room. The chests rattled by themselves. One chest opened slowly, revealing nothing inside. And yet, a voice whispered, "You shouldn't have built here." Suddenly, your screen glitched. The textures turned red for a second, like blood dripping across the walls. And outside the window, a tall shadow stood. Taller than an Enderman, but its eyes glowed white. You ran. The villagers were gone, houses empty, doors wide open. But in the center of the village, someone had placed a new block. A black stone altar, surrounded by candles, with your own name written in blood-red text above it. And then you realized. This wasn't just Minecraft anymore. Something from the world of legends had entered your game. The curse had begun. To be. Continue. Pakistan. Episode 9 coming soon.
They're dead. Every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women.
You tried to run. But the world itself began to change. The ground shook, and blocks started breaking on their own, as if invisible hands were ripping the land apart. Behind you, the altar lit up. The black stone pulsed red, and the shadow you saw before stepped forward. Its body flickered like corrupted code, but its eyes burned brighter than any torch. It spoke in a broken, glitching voice. "This is my world now. Leave, or be erased." Suddenly, your screen glitched again. Your health bar dropped, but nothing had touched you. Hearts vanished one by one. You pulled out your enchanted bow and shot an arrow. But instead of hitting the shadow, the arrow turned in midair and fired back at you. The villagers' houses caught fire without flint, one by one. The bell in the middle of the village rang on its own, echoing like a warning. You had no choice. You sprinted into the caves, hoping to escape underground. But as you descended, you found something you weren't supposed to see. An entire room. Made of unbreakable bedrock, filled with signs. Each sign had the same words, written over and over. "You cannot hide. The curse follows." Then your game froze. The screen turned black. To be continued. Episode 10 coming soon. Pakistan Part 10, The Final Descent. When you logged back in, the world wasn't the same. The bright colors of Minecraft were gone. Everything was tinted in gray and red, like the game itself was bleeding. Your house? Gone. The village? Burned to ash. Even the sky had changed, no sun, no moon, just swirling black clouds. You spawned in a cave you didn't remember entering. The walls dripped with crimson text, written like cracks in the stone. "You are the last." Then you heard it. The entity's laugh, echoing from every direction. It wasn't just watching you anymore, it was playing with you. You tried to mine, but your pickaxe shattered instantly. You tried to craft, but the table disappeared as soon as you placed it. The game wanted only one thing. Your fear. At the end of the cave, you found another altar, larger than before. This one wasn't built from blackstone. It was built from soul sand, with hundreds of screaming faces flickering across it. In the center, a portal. But not like the nether. This one pulsed blood red, and instead of fire, shadows swirled around its frame. A message appeared on your screen. "Enter." Or END. You hesitated. But when you turned around, the entity was there, its face inches from yours, eyes glowing so bright the screen nearly blinded you. You jumped into the portal. The screen went black again. And when it came back, you weren't in Minecraft anymore. The blocks were gone. The world was real. And the voice whispered, "Welcome home." To be continued.